We'll spend the first 3 weeks of class understanding the atom and how atoms arrange to make more complex molecules. Then we'll learn about how light interacts with matter to make colored objects. The middle portion of our course will be dedicated to understanding how molecules are structured, what causes molecules to appear a certain color, and then how molecules interact with each other. The last month of class then will be dedicated to applying our chemistry knowledge to the structure of fibers and to dyes, and why a particular dye and fiber combination does or does not work. We'll have 6 lab activities, and for 2 of these activities, during weeks 2 and 3, you'll have the opportunity to perform the experiment in the comfort of your home or kitchen or dorm room. For the month of November, instead of lab experiments, we will devote our time to working on our natural dye projects. The goal for the Natural Dye Project, as we'll learn, is to build a body of knowledge on natural dyes that future iterations of this class can use to help design their own research projects. The purpose of the rest of this video is to walk you through how you can begin preparing for class. While the focus of our first class on next Tuesday, August 20th, will mostly be on team building, we will have a discussion on science and the scientific method. So you'll have some work to do before we start class on Thursday, much like any other class during the semester. The first thing is to go to the class Moodle page and log in. Yes, you can access it now. Go to the Resources tab, or Resources toggle. In this tab, there's a link to a page that has hyperlinks for all of the Zoom meetings. But there's also a deceptively simple page that has a link to literally all the information you could possibly want about the course. And yes, that list is continually growing. Click into that link. At the very least, you'll want to read the general course syllabus, which contains what you would expect in a typical syllabus, so an overview of all of our policies. But you'll also want to check out the general class schedule, which is in its own document. So you're not moving through the syllabus pages to find the course schedule. And you'll want to do this so you can mark in the review dates and take a note of all of the other due dates as they occur through the semester now. The other documents are important too, but you'll want to start there and then move more specific as you have questions from the syllabus. You'll notice that all of the documents on the Moodle site are hosted in the the Microsoft OneDrive browser software, while the videos are hosted in Microsoft Stream. This is for a few reasons. One is that it allows me to make changes instantly if you find an error in my documents, which will happen. It allows you to download the file in whatever format you want or need, or save it on your own OneDrive. And finally, there are fewer concerns about accessibility with Microsoft than with the popular alternatives, Google and YouTube. Once you've read over the syllabus and the other supporting documents that are helpful to you at this time, go ahead and move into preparations for next week, which we call Week 0. Click on the web page entitled Instructions for Week 0 on the Week 0 toggle and get started. You have a few tasks for Week 0. Task 1 is to go into the Welcome to Dying to Learn Chemistry forum, where you can watch my introduction video, film and upload a brief video of your own as a new forum discussion topic. The video should be 3 minutes or less, and instructions are included in the directions page. The purpose of this video is to help me, Dr. GB, and your classmates get to know you better. Task 2 is to find the Introduction to Course Content videos for Week 0. Video 1 is an introduction to the atom, and video 2 is an introduction to the scientific method. You may notice that there is also a link to the skeleton notes that goes along with the video. I have provided these skeleton notes as a template to guide your note-taking as you watch the pre-class videos and later in the semester do any reading. Feel free to use them by printing them out and filling them in, or by annotating the PDF or Word document on your computer or tablet. I have created a video that walks you through how to use the skeleton notes, but it also provides instructions and suggestions for how you can annotate the skeleton notes on your computer or tablet. Once you've watched the videos and taken the notes, there are quiz questions at the end. Now, these quiz questions are not graded for correctness, but completing at least 50% of them will count towards your engagement grade. There is an overview of the engagement portion of your grade in the engagement syllabus under the resources toggle. Click the link to the Poll Everywhere poll in the document to enter your answers. Dr. GB will display the aggregate class answers at the beginning of class on the 20th to help get our class conversation started. Finally, chances are you might have questions about the details of this course. You, of course, are welcome to email me, and several of you have already, or once you join, you can send me a message on the class GroupMe. However, you can also post your question to the Week 0 Q&A forum under the Week 1 heading. Here, you'll have the opportunity to ask and answer questions about what to expect next week and beyond. Finally, if you haven't completed the technology survey, please do so at this time. This survey will also help me decide how to construct our small groups for the semester. I also ask you to fill out a brief lab survey to tell me whether or not you'd be interested in receiving an at-home lab kit for the experiments performed during weeks 2 and 3. We are going to dye yarn with tea and then see how metal compounds called mordants affect dye color. It will be a lot of fun whether you are doing the lab virtually or physically. That's all I've got, so have a great day and I'll see you in a week.